and welcome to today's construction class. My name is Oluwatumbi Blessing or Lalekon, the founder of Michael Tech. Today we consider a problem displayed on the screen. Okay, so it says the details are shown of an adjusting mechanism of a radio set. Assemble the parts, then draw a section on plane XX, a plan, and an end elevation looking in the direction of our array. Okay, so for this particular problem, we are having how many components? Four components. Okay, so this is one component. This screw of M14 is second component number 2. This wheel or pulley is component number 3, and this M6 nut is component number 4. Now, if we are going to assemble this object, how are we going to assemble them? Where will each of the parts fit? So, looking at it carefully, I'm having, if you look at this area here, yeah, you're having what? M6. So which means this M6 bolt is what is entering here, but it won't just enter there alone. It must hold something. Now, if you look at this pulley is diameter 6. So which means this pulley is coming here like this. Then this M6 is what is attaching this pulley to this bigger bolt of M14. Now, after that has been done, now if you are a very good observer, I told you when assembling you just need to compare the dimensions. That's it, and you are done. Now I'm having this place to be what? 20, diameter 20. And if I look at this casing or cast here, you see it. So this cast of the thing here, I'm having diameter 20 here. That is a counterbore hole of diameter 20. So meaning, and you can see that this place is what? Is 6. That is the shank of this bolt is 6, and as you can see, the distance from here to here is what? Is 6 here. So, and the threaded part of this bolt, the partial thread is what? Is M14. And if you look at the diameter of this hole, the hole that runs all the way through coming out here is what? Is 14, which is here. So which means this object is actually sitting here. So when it sits there, this pulley will slap itself behind this, and this nut is going to hold this pulley in place. Everything is going to come in here. Now, and I said, as I do say in previous video, you must actually know how your object looks like with reality. It is actually going to help you a lot. Now, for this M6 of 18, okay, let me start with the casting. This is our casting. Okay, if I look at it, I'm coming. So if I look at my cast, if you look at it orthographically, okay, so this is the front view and this is the plan. You can see the plan. It aligns with what we have on our problem here. You can see. So that's our plan. That's our front view. So this is the casting itself. So this is the M14 bolt. You see. So this is the M14 bolt. Okay. While inside there is the diameter 6 threaded hole. Diameter 6. You can see it is threaded. And we have the wheel. So this wheel, say that this area is null. Do you know the meaning of null? This null means it has a rough edge whereby they can actually use a device such as pipe wrench and the likes to actually drive it. So you can see nulling. Okay. So that a rolling device can actually hold it. The edge is going to be rough, and that is what I actually generated right here. So I make this edge what? I make it rough, nulled. Okay. And the wheel is diameter 6. And I have my what? M6 nut. So next is what is to assemble it. Then I'm going to do the assembly now before we solve our problem. Okay. So as I do say in my previous video, please if you don't understand how to convert from orthographic to isometric, you don't understand sectioning, you don't understand orthographic, kindly ensure you do that before coming to check this video, because if not, whatever I'm doing here you might not understand. For those who have a good idea of the topics I mentioned earlier on, won't actually be having a problem at all. They won't be having a problem at all. Okay, so that is that about that. Now assembling it, I'm going to rotate this like this. Okay, then I'm going to use my constraint and just assemble this to fall here, apply, and this to this. Okay. Yeah. So after that, then I'm going to carry the whole of this. Okay. Yeah. All of that's like that. I'm going to bring it here like this. Then what? Okay. And what I'm doing is exactly the same, which I am correct. So this is how your object is going to look like after assembling it. You see, this area is rolling inside. You see, so that is your object when you assemble it uh, isometrically. So since I've assembled it isometrically now, everything well positioned. Next thing is what is to do uh, the problem given. Okay, so and I'm going to do that now. So it says in third angle, So the first view we are projecting is section on plane XS. That's sectional front view. Then the plan sectional front view, but in third angle. So in third angle, my plan is going to be like this. I can make this 0.7. 0.65. 0.6, I think 0.6. Oh, that is not too big. Okay, not too big. I think that's okay. So this is going to be a plan of, let me see where my NV is going to be. Yeah, this is going to be the plan of my object. Okay, and also 0.6 sectional front view. Sectional front view is going to look like this. I'm going to come here like this. So this is going to be our sectional front view. This will be threaded. I think that's about that, like that. Okay. Then end view looking in the direction of arrow A. End view in the direction of arrow A, meaning that I'm going to have this view 0.6. Yeah, looking in the direction of arrow A is going to be somewhere here like this, and this is going to be our end view. Yeah, this is going to be our end view, sitting comfortably like this. Okay, yeah, that's our end view, sitting comfortably like that. Okay, so that is it. So if you want to draw it, you can just pause the video and screenshot the views and have your drawing. Follow the dimension in the problem, the textbook, and just have your drawing, and that is the solution to that particular problem. Oh, mind you, this also, yeah, I will not section that also, it's a fitting. So I think that is how our object is going to actually look like. So the plan view, the section, now front view, and our end view. So this is how our object is actually going to look like orthographically. And that brings us to the end of this particular problem. Okay, so once again, my name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing or Lalikon, the founder of Marketech. Kindly ensure to subscribe to this channel and also refer it to your friends who might be in need of it. Thank you.